Welcome to this session on web technology. So in this particular session, we will discuss what is meant by website, what is meant by internet, and what are the various technologies for developing a website. So that is nothing but our today's agenda for this session. Now we'll begin with what is internet. Everyone is using internet today in their daily life, in their daily routines, and without internet, many things are not possible in today's era. So what is internet? So it is a huge interconnected network of computers over the globe. So it is nothing but a huge network. It is a huge interconnected network across the globe, means world, and it is a network of computers. So all computers, many computers, they are connected, interconnected together through a network, and that is called as internet. Now what is a website? Website is a collection of web pages, multimedia content identified by a single domain name. For example, if you take example of youtube.com. So YouTube is a website. It has many web pages as well as multimedia content, and it is identified by the single domain name. What is the domain name it has? As a www.youtube.com. So if someone tells that www.youtube.com, it means that it is a single domain which has multiple things related to that website. Similarly, there is a website wikipedia.com. It is also a single domain name, and you will get the various pages as well as various information on the Wikipedia. So that is called as website. So website is nothing but it is a collection of web pages. Web page means it is a single page. Web page means it is a single page, and website means collection of multiple web pages. So that is called as website. Now here you can see this is the example given. This is a one web page, and there are multiple pages, and the multiple pages together or collection of that multiple pages will be called as a website. So Wikipedia is a website, and this is whatever shown on the screen. It is one web page. It is one page. There are multiple pages, and the collection will become the website. Now what is the web browser? Now see, for accessing the website, for accessing the data from the website, we have to use some software, some specific software. So that is called as web browser. So software application that is used for accessing website data is called as web browser. So there are many web browser available nowadays, and you are much familiar with various web browser like Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Opera, Firefox, Safari, and many more. So many web browsers are available, and those are nothing but the software applications. By using that software applications, we can access the website data, we can access the website. Now here are the examples given like Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Internet Explorer, Safari, Microsoft Edge, Chromium, and so on. There are many web browsers available for accessing the website. Now what are the requirements for website designing? If suppose you want to design a website, what are the requirements? What are the things required? Or you can say, what are the various languages related to website designing? So there are generally two parts in a website designing. One is front end and second is a back end. What is by front end? Front end means whatever GUI we are seeing on the screen, or whatever GUI the customer or user is seeing on the screen, that is nothing but a front end. And the backend means what is the processing, whatever processing happens at the server side. So that is nothing but called as backend. So in case of website designing, you want some technologies to develop a front end, and you must have some technologies to develop the backend. So which are the things required for website development, website designing? So in case of front end, you want HTML, then you want CSS, you want JavaScript. So those are the front end technologies that can be helpful for the website designing, or you can say GUI of the website or front end of the website. Now if you want to perform, or if you want to design the server side scripting, you want to design some database, so in that case, that is nothing but the backend. And the backend you can use as a PHP or Python for the backend programming. You can use a database, that is SQL, MySQL, or many other data types or data bases you can use. So that is nothing but a backend. So here you can see what is a front end and back end. If suppose you are taking this image, or if you are taking this website or web page, so GUI, it is nothing but a GUI, graphical user interface, where after looking on this particular GUI, you can see this is the image, some content is available. So this is the image, and it is organized properly, and it is shown to the user. So that is nothing but called as front end. And if suppose I want some data, I want to search some data, I want to process some data, so in that case I am requesting to the server, and based on my request, the server will process that request and will send a response. So that is nothing but called as backend. So here you can see, so this is a server, and server having a database. So server and database, you can access or you can request something to the server, and based on your request, server will give you response as a some other information. So it is nothing but whatever request response or performing some operation at the back end, that is called as backend, and it requires some scripting languages like PHP, Python, or database. And in case of front end development, we want HTML or JavaScript or CSS. So that is nothing but the front end technologies, and back end technologies are PHP, Python, or the databases. Now what is the HTML? HTML, this is used to describe the structure of the website, basic backbone of the any website, or how the website will be, or what are the elements in the website. So that is defined, or that is given by the HTML. So HTML, it is required, and this is used to describe structure of the website, basic backbone of any website. Suppose here is the example I have shown. If you want to build any building, so initially you are creating a structure or outline. So that is nothing but the HTML does. HTML is creating an outline of the website. What are the elements required, or how you can write, where you can write. So such type of things the HTML can do. So HTML is defining the structure of the website. Now what is the CSS? Now CSS means cascading style sheets. It is used to improve the appearance of the web page. Only by using HTML, it will means website will not look better. It will give only structure. But in case of improving the appearance of the web page, you must use CSS. That is nothing but the second requirement of the website development. What it makes, CSS make it or makes website attractive. So what it is, you can see this second image. After completing the structure, what you can do, you can paint the building, you can means here you can see, you can paint, you can decorate. So that is nothing but what is the use of, or such type of work is done by the CSS in case of website. So CSS will improve the appearance of the website. CSS will improve the appearance of the website. What is the use of HTML? HTML will give only structure of the website. But if you want to make website better or attractive, in that case you must use the CSS. The next technology that is required is JavaScript. Now JavaScript, it is used to define behavior of the web pages. Sometimes what happens, the user is, if suppose you have opened the Gmail page and without entering anything into the email as well as password, if you click on submit, so this request should not go to the server for checking whether you have entered anything or not. So it can be done at client side also, and at client side the web page will check whether you have entered any means email address or password or not, and then you have submitted. If you are not entered, then it will show you error. So that is nothing but the web. In some cases, the JavaScript will give you the responses immediately without going to the server side. So that is nothing but the use of JavaScript. Now next technology, that is the backend technology we have to use for designing a web page, that is the PHP. So PHP, it is a server side scripting language. So in case of suppose whenever I am using the Gmail, at that time I am entering the email ID and password. After submitting it, this particular request is going to the server, and based on my email ID and password, as per my account, the emails will be retrieved. So that is nothing but the response I am getting. So in case of sending the request and performing some operation and getting the response, so that type of things are done by using the PHP as a type of languages. So PHP is a server side scripting language which will take your request and perform some operation and will give the result. Then SQL, as we know, as we are using the Gmail account, we are using the Google Drive, then we are using various other applications of Google. So those application, or you can say Google Drive, where we are storing some data, our email are stored somewhere. So where they are stored, so those are stored at some database at the server side. So SQL, it is used for manipulating the data from the database. If you want to manipulate some data from the database, in that case you have to use the SQL. So those are the various technologies you must require in case of website development, or you can say some are the front end technologies, some are the back end technologies. Front end technologies are HTML, CSS, JavaScript. HTML is giving the structure of the website. What is the CSS? CSS is improving the appearance of the website, and the JavaScript, it will make the pages responsive, immediate responsive. And in case of backend, PHP will be used for the server side scripting, and SQL, that is used for manipulating data from the database at the server side. So after some manipulation of the databases, it will retrieve some information. So that is nothing but all about the technologies required for the website development. Next thing you must understand, that is nothing but web hosting or website hosting. So it is, what is meant by website hosting? It is a service which allows to post website on the internet. If suppose I am developing some website on my machine, on my local machine, or you can say on my laptop, it will not be accessible throughout the world. It is not accessible. For making this website accessible, you must host this website somewhere, and that is nothing but called as web hosting. You have seen various advertisement of web hosting sites like godaddy.com. There is a hostinger.com. So many websites, those websites are providing you some space and domain name, that by using that you can upload your website, you can post your website, and that website will be accessible throughout the globe. So that is called as website hosting. So various website hosting sites are the godaddy.com, hostinger.com, siteground.com, bluehost.com, and many more. There are not only 4 website or web hosting sites. Those sites are providing you the hosting, means space, as well as some domain name, and for that you have to pay. It may be monthly payment, or it may be the yearly payments, but you have to pay to that website for hosting your website on the internet, and then only your website will be accessible throughout the globe. So this is all about what is web technologies, what are various web technologies available, and what is meant by web hosting.